Hi folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics, and today's classic is a modern classic car. It is a BMW E36, which is a third generation 3 Series. This one is a rarer model. It's called the 318IS, and it is a two-door coupe version. Now, it's only covered 89,000 miles, and it's just been with two owners all these years, and the first owner owned it from 1999 through to 2016, and the previous owner, who's just traded it in with us, has had it since 2016. So not bad to have a logbook that just shows a one previous owner. So quite rare of the BMW, certainly of this age as well. Already a modern classic, and with 89,000 miles, it's actually quite a decent mileage for one of these E36s. People generally bought these cars to drive them. Now I know that's pretty obvious, but it's quite rare to find a sub 100,000 mile car, and I've got to say this one is in very nice condition, and I will point out any imperfections I can find. But I think to try and get one with such low ownership and just 89,000 miles is a bit of a find. And I think if you keep it in this condition, I think you're going to find that the rarer BMWs tend to do well in time, and the 318IS had always been a popular model. And a little bit about what does the IS mean? Well, actually it makes quite a difference in four-cylinder engine terms, and the great thing about the E36 is that it managed to improve upon, which was considered a near perfect medium car with the E30 BMW, and they managed to achieve it with a better rear suspension setup, which they had actually tried and tested on the BMW M1. So rear suspension is superior. It's a completely different car to the E30, a shell-up car, but it's got near perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and they've achieved that by actually setting the engine further back to achieve that weight distribution. And the IS actually gave you quite an upgrade. The BMW M44 engine, 16 valves, giving 140 brake horsepower, and that's in 1896cc. And if you were just buying a 318 of the same era, that would be 115 brake horsepower with just 1796cc. So quite a difference, and you can certainly tell when you drive. A lovely feature of this car, it's available with a 4-speed automatic gearbox, so it really is a cinch to drive. Very pleasant. And one of the nice things is that when this woke from a bit of a slumber, it was taken out of a garage and recommissioned, and earlier this year, in fact in April this year, it was treated to a £900 spend at the garage, and that included a brake overhaul, a major service, ABS pump rebuild or replacement, and a new fuel pump, the one that fits into the tank. It had some rear tyres fitted at the same time, and it's had a new battery. So it did have quite a lot of money lavished on it to get it up to being nice and reliable for its return to the road. Now, the silver colour is very popular, and of course it looks wonderful on these era BMWs. And I'm going to show you the paintwork on the car to hopefully demonstrate to you that it is in fact very nice. Now, this is the near side rear. We've got nice alloy wheels, recent tyres on the back, I believe, and nice bright paintwork, and this rear panel is very nice. We've got the start of some minor imperfection on the arch here, quite small, but it is there. And then we have the driver's side, the passenger door, a tiny piece of lacquer peel here, very small. And just to show you back here again, I am being fussy when I say that is quite a small reaction in the paint. Of course, you've got these side skirts, which is a feature of the sort of M Sport kit that they have. And very low down here, That's a little, again, I'm being fussy, but a little bit of a, is that a low dent? I'm not sure, but it doesn't look too bad, I can assure you. Nice, bright, shiny paintwork. Front bumper. Low down here, I've got a little scratch, but again, it's trivial. I have to get quite close to see it. The bonnet looks to be in very nice order. Brilliant metallic silver paintwork is in really good condition there. Of course, you've got the front spoiler with the driving lights down at the bottom. This front wing is in very good order, as is the bonnet, as is this front door and the rear panel. And again, if I get here, I can see some minor scratches and just a little split here in the bumper, which is very small. Some minor scratches here to the top of the bumper, but minor. And the rest of this boot lid and spoiler look good, as does the roof. We have got a little scratch in the middle of the sunroof here, and the rest of the paintwork does look very bright. Now, of course, I step back a little, I look round, it does look particularly nice, but the benefit of these walk around videos is hopefully I can show you and point out any imperfections you might notice if you was here. So we try to be as straightforward as we can when we show these cars. Considering this car comes from 1999, it's over 20 years old, unbelievably. It is in pretty good order. However, hopefully the video shows you any imperfections. It has a dark blue interior. I'm going to show you the back here. The back seats look to be in pretty excellent condition, not a lot of usage, a good headlining, an electric sunroof, that works nicely. You've got sports seats here, and the front of the seat does pull out to give you more leg support. The front seat has got a bit more wear in it. Now, unfortunately, it's been holed here, and there's a little, what may be a cigarette burn there, even though it's not obvious that the smoke has been in this car. It doesn't smell smoky. The carpets are all good, and it has BMW fitted mats, a leather rim steering wheel, air conditioning, which is weak. So I would say that the air conditioning is not working, but weak. A radio cassette from BMW, and here's the switchable 4-speed auto, and you've got traction control on this model as well. And the interior is in nice order, electric windows, electric seats, and electrically adjusted mirrors. Now, the MOT runs through to the end of March, the 30th of March 2023, and in the last MOT there were no advisories, so nice and up together. All the BMW handbooks, we've got full history at BMW Yeovil up to 71,000, but then of course we've got this £900 invoice, which was major service plus anything else that was needed. And the car does drive exceptionally well. I've had the opportunity to take it for a drive today. It's been checked over in our workshop. It's all solid underneath, and it's just a really nice example of the E36. Now, it's not a show car. It's very rare we get involved in concourse cars because, well, quite frankly, they're pretty challenging to sell them because people are looking for perfection, and we find that pretty tough on cars that are 20, 30, 40 years old. So we'd rather just sell nice examples of good cars. And the E36 BMW has aged well. It looks great. The extra performance from the IS model is very noticeable, and being a 4-cylinder, it's actually reasonable on fuel, and the automatic does have a sports mode and an economy mode as well. Well, I can't really think of a great deal more to tell you about the car, other than the fact that all our cars get checked over in our own workshop. We can arrange UK delivery of our cars at a very competitive price, and this one will come to you fully valeted, checked over and ready to go. Well folks, I hope you've enjoyed looking at this 89,000 mile BMW from 1999. It's an automatic model, the 316 IS, so it's an E36, which is the 3rd generation of BMW. It's a 2-door coupe in very nice condition. and hopefully my walk around video has given you the chance to look at the car warts and all with me, and I hope you are interested in it, because cars which are as nice as this tend to sell pretty quickly, and it'd be terrible to miss this one out if you ponder too long. So please get in touch and arrange to come and have a look at this lovely BMW while we still have her. Thank you for your attention today. All the best. Danny at Bradley James Classics signing out.